Welcome back. My name is Amy, the Nutty Nerdy Needle. Thank you for joining me today. I know it's a couple of days later than normal, but you know, life has been crazy. So I'm doing it today. It's Saturday, and the hubby has taken baby girl out shopping. So hopefully I will get this done before they get back. So we'll get basically into it. So July, absolute mayhem. Hope everyone had a, I suppose, jolly July. I actually got no Christmas stitching done. Thought I would, but I didn't. So yeah, just I hope everyone had a good time. We had a great time, sister-in-law and myself. We went to the Big Stitch. It was an absolute ball. Definitely will be going back again. Spent way too much money, but as you do, I mean, you're on holidays, and you know you're doing something that you want to do, and it was such a laugh. So I'll get into that later on. But we'll get straight into the cross stitch. So first time, we'll start with total stitches this month. My total stitches is 17,836. Again, I don't know where or how I'm getting up to these big numbers. I don't. But yeah, that's how it is. So we will start with my focus piece. So with the last video, I think I was doing a video before I had to pick up baby girl. I totally forgot to take photos of, I suppose, the afters. So if I have an after shot or a before shot, I will put it up. If I don't, I'll put up the a photo of what it will look like when it's done. And I also got a few new followers, so thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it, and you know, all the likes and comments and everything. Everyone's been so helpful. But with this project, I want to get this done for my 10th wedding anniversary, which is next year. So I'm on track for it. Everything's going well. The goal is 4,000 stitches a month, and I should have it done by next July. So this is where I am. This is my Final Fantasy. Ooh, can we get it in? Yes, we can, just about. So Final Fantasy. Husband is obsessed with number 7, one of his favorites. So I've been doing this for a long time. It feels like a long time. It was supposed to be for his birthday like a year and a half ago. I had notions of getting it all done, but then, you know, you start other projects and it just, you know, goes out of your head. But this is 10th wedding anniversary present for him. He knows about it. Definitely. But yeah, so this time around, I concentrated on Barrett. So I worked on his legs and worked all down. I think I was only about here or so. And I worked all the way down. As I said, very confetti heavy up there. And yeah, got 4,012 stitches in. And so this month I'm literally just going to concentrate down the bottom. And yeah, I think the way I'm going to do is do like sections over and then just work my way down. And right now that's the plan. So down at the bottom, it's just literally all blues, browns and blacks, and that's it. Very little colour, so it's going to be quite easy to actually get done. So yeah, that's my Final Fantasy. And so I got that on Etsy a while back, a long time. So I'm not sure if you can still get it or not. And my next one is my gingerbread house. So I did a little bit on this. I can't even find, where is it? Ah, here we go. So this is where I am on my gingerbread house. I'm getting there. I worked on this little piece in here, or this huge lollipop. As you can see, there's a couple of colors. So there's like pinks and reds and a really light pink. And I did 2,938 stitches, and it is at 3.1%. So it's going to take me a long time. And it's a leap year start. It's not going to be done for 4 years' time. Definitely not. We aim for maybe 5. That's the plan. But yeah, we'll get there eventually. But I'm loving how this is going. The colours are just amazing. Obsessed. And then my next few were my Jacob in July sal. I'm doing that. Next year I'll get more into it, definitely, but it was just a notion I had at the start of the month, and that's what I did. So this is the Biscornu, and this is what I worked on. So this is number 3. I finally got onto the 3rd one, and I I did 1,256, and the full project is at 58%. And I'll show you the full project there now. So, and this is where I am. As I have another one, as some of you might know already, and I only used 2 colours in it. This time I just went a little crazy and 4 colours. But I never bought it to Big Stitch. I would have loved to have bought it and showed Jacob what I had done and, you know, get a photo with him. But that didn't happen. I totally forgot about it. I was sitting down and the next day it just dawned on me, I never bought my Biscornu. Well, maybe the next one, if he's there, we'll be able to show him then. And then my next one then was Birds of Bernard, I think it's called. Another modern folk. And this is where I'm at. I'm so happy with how this came out. I'm like totally in love with it. Like, how cool is that? It's awesome. So I did 1,786 stitches and it's at 37%. So when I was doing this, I literally stayed up an extra half an hour just to get the border done. And I was like, this is it then. I'm done. No more. So I'll get the rest of it, the outside part, done now gradually. But yeah, I'm so chuffed with this. It's awesome. But very happy with that one. As I flew through that for some reason. And then, this is Stars of the North. I didn't start this one. This was started last year. I did a tiny bit. I think I have a small little photo. But I never touched it for some reason for the last 6 months. And I decided that it was time to get it out. And this is what I did. As I say, I'm like obsessed with modern folk embroidery. Even more so now. I'll explain that later on. But yeah, and it's a variegated red that I'm using. I couldn't tell you what count it is. It's 32 or 36. One of them. But yeah, as I finally got that. And I did Stars 1,007 stitches and it's 9%. So as I say, it was easy to go through. Simple stitches coming up. And you know, very happy with how it turned out. This one, my next one. I'm obsessed. Obsessed with it. As I say, I couldn't put it down. I will have to order the floss for the rest of the project. I only have a certain amount of floss. I'm working from stash right now. But I'm going to have to get more. Or get the full set now because it's turned out so awesome. So this is my Witcher. Like, you can see his face. I'm like in total, like, this is amazing. Like, you can see that this is the Witcher, or Henry Cavill. I mean, it's just awesome. And I did 4 zeros. So I finished 4 flosses, or 4 numbers. I mean, how awesome. So the Witcher I did 2,139 stitches, and he is at 18%. I'm just in love with it. It's awesome. I could just be looking at him all day. So yeah, Witcher, flying through that. So then I did Supernatural. So plan for my 3 largest projects is to get to 5% at the end of the year. I didn't make my goals for the month, so we'll see how that goes. But I did make a little mini goal for my Supernatural one. I had to take it out of my scroll frame because the scroll frame is just so big at the moment, and I'm waiting to get my Lowry. Once I have the Lowry, I'll be able to put it back in and work with it that way. So, but I'm used to working in hand, so I'm gonna have to get used to working on an actual scroll frame. But this is what I did with Supernatural. As I say, I can't even. Oh, there we go. Oh, it fits in frame. Cool. This is the corner. I went all the way across. And this will be the full width of the project. Length, no idea. As I say, you can only see my face. But yeah, I'm very happy with that. So that kind of seems to be my plan right now, is to do the project and work my way across. Kind of like a jigsaw, that's what I do. I always work around the outside and then work on the inside. But that's what I'm thinking with the Supernatural one, that I'll just work my way across. It's all literally block colours for the top part before you kind of get into their faces and stuff. But yeah, and as I said, the material is huge. It's just and that's 25 count. And I think I got, that's mod stitch that you can get it on. Yeah, I think that was mod stitch that you can get on. I think they're doing a sale at the moment. I'm trying to stay away from that because I spent way too much money at Big Stitch. Oh yeah, I never said Supernatural. I did 1600 stitches, exactly 1600 stitches, and it's only at 1.75 1.76% words. So yeah, it's going to take me a while to get that one done. So yeah, I think the goals were for those ones I had to get well over 2000 stitches to make the 5%. But yeah, that's going to be a while. And then, so the next few ones I did all at the Big Stitch. And yeah, we'll just get straight into it. So, I probably should have started with my first. No, we'll go with this. Started with Grumpy Cat. No, well, I started Star Trek, but Grumpy Cat came after. But the Grumpy Cat, I only did a tiny bit on him. So it was just literally the black up around here. That's all I did. And it was only 354 stitches. And he's at... No, that can't be right. That percentage is definitely not right. I'm going to have to look that up. But yeah, that's all I did. So I'm kind of thinking I'll just continue doing the black. Finish the black because I think there's only about 4,000 stitches left in that. And get the black, and then it'll be easy just to do the block colours then inside. So I think that's my goal for Grumpy Cat for whenever he comes out again. Yeah, he's definitely not going to be done for Christmas. No way. I think you have to do like 4,000 or 5,000 stitches in the month to get him done, and I just don't have that brain power right now. But yeah, that's Grumpy Cat. So he had a little hello come out, and then we're just going to go on to the Star Trek one. So my Star Trek Next Generation. So this again, 5% is the goal. Not going to happen. But I did this one the morning of Saturday and Sunday because it was just literally 310. For some reason I've been saying D20 or D10 for the, I don't know why, but it happened. Anyway, so 310, and it was so easy to do. And yeah, that's only like a third of the way across. So I literally went over with my black, and I did 1,164 stitches, and it's at 1.71%. So the morning of, you're wrecked. It was a long flight or a long day getting into Rotterdam, and all I wanted to do in the morning was just some light stitching, and this was absolutely perfect for it. So it was just 310 all the way across. So that's my plan, because literally all of this up here is all 310. It literally takes up, like, that's how long it's going to be. So I'll come over here, 310, and most of this here is 310. So, and I do believe, I was talking to one of the ladies at the table, and she asked me how many, and I said, in black, I'm sure there's like 83,000 stitches just of black. So yeah, I'm going to have to get into my cones pretty soon. But yeah, that's my plan for Star Trek. I do look forward to moving down and getting into faces. And then, oh yes, this one. This is another modern folk embroidery. Oh yeah, I forgot to say it, the cat, or Grumpy Cat, you can get on Etsy. It's Lucian Art. And then the Star Trek is another mod stitch. And this one is another modern folk embroidery. So I decided to do the Got the Morbs, but I had the material, but I didn't have floss, and I wanted to get floss. I wanted to get Roxy floss. That was supposed to be there at the Big Stitch, but unfortunately they couldn't get it in for whatever reason. I'm not 100% sure why. So I ended up getting Weeks Dye Works, which is my first time working with Weeks Dye Works. And it's pretty nice, easy to work with, grand. And it's called Purple Rain. It's just perfect. And this is what I've done. How crazy is this? Do I have that the right way? I do. How crazy is this? I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. It's so bold, in your face. It's just amazing. I love it. And the material I got from, it's 18 count, and it's from the, oh my god, the ferret, the Stitchy Ferret. That's it. Every now and again she does like Fiver Fridays, so I ended up getting 2 pieces of material, and this was one of them. And I think I had the idea for the morbs on it for like forever, and yeah, very happy with this. And as I say, the purple goes, I think. As I just went a bit crazy, and I like going a little crazy with the colours. Wait till you see the next one. But yeah, that was Got the Morbs. And so in the month of June I did 1,139 stitches, but then I worked on it for the last 2 days and I got 801 stitches done. So I think I have only like 2,500 stitches to go. So if I put my mind to it, I could probably get it done for this month. We shall see. But yeah, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I said I better put them together so we don't lose them. And then the next one then was a pattern that Jacob did for the Big Stitch. And this is it. Like, it's beautiful. I had to get this. So this was one of them that, you know, you had to buy. And yeah, obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. So I ended up getting material and floss for this at the con. So, and the weird thing is, I probably won't start on this for a little while because I'm not a paper person. I just don't do paper. It's just, I always do make a lot more mistakes. And the plan was to get this all done. The husband informed me while I was away that he bought a new printer. It arrived like 2 days late. And then when he went to set it up, the scanner doesn't work. So he'd have to send it away and get it. Yeah, so he's sorting all that out anyway. So it's going to be another while before we'll be able to get a printer and scan it. So that's the plan. Scan it, make PDF, and put it into Pattern Keeper. That is the plan for this. But I've got to show you the material. Oh my god. We were at, it's Coffee Craft Fibers. Oh my god, her fabrics were amazing. Seriously, next time I'm going, I'm definitely just going to keep just putting money away, because I just wanted to buy so much. The stuff was just amazing. But I ended up getting, okay, I don't want to be showing you the pattern just yet, but we'll see if this comes up. Oh, right there, you can see on the inside. I don't want you to show you. But that's the fabric. How amazing is this? It's an even weave, 28 count. And it's from Coffee Craft Fabrics. Like, I love it. I saw it and I was like, that would be perfect. And I have an idea for it. So I'll show you first the pattern. But this is my start on the Big Stitch. Yeah, and I went a little crazy. Like, that yellow was just so out there. I saw it and I was like, I have to have that. And the yellow is, what's it called? Simply Shaker, the Gentle Art Simply Shaker. And it's called Sunflower. And I was just there saying, I was like, I'll pick it, I'll get the colours. And then the sister-in-law was like, Sunflower. And I was like, yeah. And then she was like, your wedding. I was like, oh my god, yeah. And the thing about that is, the 27th of July, it was the main day for Big Stitch. It's also my wedding anniversary. So instead of spending it with my husband, I spent it with his sister. And sunflowers were the flowers that I used for my wedding bouquet. And how apt was that? It was a sign. I had to have it. But as I said, the rest of the material, so we have the Big Stitch, and then the rest of it, see how big? I'm going to put on my, Dragon in a Teacup from Pain Free Crafts. As I put a photo up here. I think it would be perfect on that. Wouldn't it? Let me know what you think. Yeah, so that was one of the reasons why I bought that. So I thought that was cool. And you got the Big Stitch for pattern and everything. And then the last thing that I worked on, oh, how many stitches are the big stitch was only 206 stitches and it's at 3.94%. So it's not too bad. So my last one then that I started was another modern folk embroidery. And say you see the theme going on. That's why I said Jacob in July Sal would be perfect, because I've got so much and I wanted to start a load of stuff as well. So I did a few starts. So this one, where's the here it is. Was oh my god, it's Wings of a Dove, I think that's what it's called. I only have a tiny start. Sunday I started this, and then after like finished doing my 173 stitches, my brain was just mush. You're just chatting to everyone, you're wandering around. It's like it's just crazy but exhausting. But this is, make sure I have it the right way. It's this way. Oh, this is my teeny tiny start on the Wings of a Dove. Teeny tiny. So the fabric is 20 count smooth sailing by Roxy Floss or Evertotes. And then the floss is, oh my god, I had it around, if that smooth sailing sailboat is the floss that I got. So I had to buy that. So this, as I say, like, how perfect is that? Perfect. So that is all my stitching. As you can see, I kind of went a little crazy and it was great fun. Yeah, so yeah, stitching over, done with. What are we going to do for the rest of the month? More stitching. So yeah, as I say, I do have my plans. As I say, it's my usual. I'll try and do the, I think it's Supernatural, Star Trek and the Gingerbread House. I'll try and get as many stitches as I can done to get to the 5% at the end of the year. My Final Fantasy will be the 4,000. And then, oh, the Biscornu has to be done as well. I think the goal is kind of, I think 1,300 or 1,200 for stitches to get each one to get it done for the end of the year. Sometimes I go crazy and just do the whole thing, but we'll see how it goes. And yeah, whatever takes my fancy then for the rest of it. That's my goal for that. So what's next? I suppose we should probably talk about the Big Stitch. As I have mentioned a few things. I did buy a couple of items. You saw my floss, or you saw the floss and the fabric. But what else did I get? Oh yeah, so at one stage I ended up buying, it took me a while to decide whether I wanted it or not. It's been on my bucket list for a little while, and I was over at Hawkins Hobbies. They are based in England and they basically will kit up your project. So you'll get your pattern, you'll get your beads, your flosses, what's it called, the fancy floss. Some projects will have fabric, others won't, so it just depends. We found out she kits chatelaines as well. I don't know if that's a good or a bad idea, but as I said, back to my project, I was humming and hawing. I was like, will I, won't I? Sister-in-law was like, no, do get it. Then we got talking to another girl, and she was like, oh, it's on your bucket list, get it. And I was like, oh, I don't know. Then I went back, it was still there, so I was just like, I'm gonna get it. So I ended up getting a Bella Filipina. I've never worked on one before, and it's upside down. It is the Mad Tea Party. Oh, you know what, it'd be easier just to take it out. I have to say sorry for the shine. Like, I'm absolutely in love with that. The colours are just so vibrant and everything, and even the beads, and like, look at the floss pack. Look at that. I mean, it's amazing. They're just unreal. So I had to buy it. So, and yeah, as I say, it was a bit of money, but as I say, it's on my bucket list. Gotta treat yourself every now and again. So yeah, that's what I got. And to go with it, I had her list. I think the Samplers Guild, I'm going to say Samplers Guild. I got the fabric to go with it. What do you think? Do you think that will work? I think it will work. Instead of the brown, I kind of went for a dark kind of, it's like a green, and it's a Swigert 32 count. So I'm going to have to ask the sister-in-law exactly what I'm doing with it. As I said, the plan was to start this. I was going to do it on the Sunday, but as I say, my brain just did not function. And then I was like, I'll do it when I go home because I would be able to scan everything into the new printer. And yeah, that didn't happen. So yeah, they were kind of basically my hauls really. Because yeah, just chatting to everyone and all that, and got some stitchy kindness, which I will show you there now in a second. So I'm literally just covered in fabric and bits and bobs here. What else is in here? Oh no, that's a project that I didn't even start. But yes, also while we were there, as you know, it was my wedding anniversary, and my sister-in-law came back later on Saturday, I think it was, and was like, happy anniversary from your husband. And I'm like, oh, he got me this. How cute is this? This will be perfect for Fergus, wouldn't it? And it's got vinyl baby girl. Snapped that off in like literally 2 seconds, and I was like, going. But yeah, and I got I literally had it there 2 seconds ago. Got a little ort bag as well to go with it. I'll find that later. It's around. But yeah, how cool is that? So Fergus is going in here. I thought that'd be perfect. As we're talking about bags, before we left, my mother-in-law decided to make up a bag for me. So she has recently retired and she has taken up sewing. And this is what she made. I love it. I mean, you wouldn't know I'm from Ireland, would you? But yeah, and it's absolutely amazing. It's the same on both sides. Like it's just plain fabric in the inside. It's like perfectly sewn. Like there's no, like if this was me, I'd have strands like all over the place. Like it's perfectly made. I love it. So this came over with me with everything in it. And also, while we were there, she made, oh, here's the little bag, little ort bag. So you can put that in. I suppose you can do it other ways as well. But yeah, cute little bag. And got your little cow. I'm obsessed with Highland cows. So I'm going to put that in before I forget. So while we were there as well, we decided to, well, mother-in-law made some thread bits. So there was, I probably should have taken photos of the other ones. There was blue, purple, orange, and green, I think. So, and when you open it up, oh, other way, you got some little floss drops. And they made some floss drops as well. And I thought that was a little cute idea. I was like, perfect for your thread bits. And I already have a needle in there. So I am using it. So it really does come in handy. And I ended up making some floss drops for people. So I had a couple of these, handed them out, and be like, there you go. How cool is that? So I had fun making these up with baby girl. She helped me and she really enjoyed it. So I actually am going to try and sell these. So I'll put a link. I set up a Ko-fi page. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So I only have one left. So if you're interested, go have a look. So that was that. So now I'm trying to organize myself here. I suppose Stitchy Kindness is the next thing. So literally a big bag. Well, I have a load of stuff here from the actual event. So we got this lovely little bag full of, you know, bits and bobs. So like I'm obsessed with this. It's for your arts. I don't know if I can open it. Oh, it's the other way. Sugar. And you got a little paper clip. Like, how cute is that? And then we got some floss. I don't know if this is sample wonderful. Yeah. Thing. It's not coming. Oh. And then I got more floss. Really bright red. I'm like obsessed. I'm like, ooh, what would I use for that? And then you got little the table then, if I can get into it, had a load of these little fellas. So I took a few of them. As I said, they were good fun. And what else did we get from them? Oh yeah, some patterns. We'll go through the patterns. So it's a Big Stitch 24 octagon Biscornu type thing. So we will try that, and you get got your fabric and batting and your floss and everything. And the floss, like, it's cool. I really like it. And it's a kind of little thread bed pin keep. Octagon pin keep. That's what it's called. There you go. So that was one. And then we got another, like, stitch. Was it stitch, stash, smile? I thought that was cute. And then, I mean, this book came in so handy. When I'm making notes all weekend with it, and it's really good. Hendrick's gin. I love a Hendrick's gin. So yeah, very handy. I don't even know that the Old Barn Stitching Corporation, Sunflower Garden. So sunflowers, I love a sunflower. So I will definitely be doing this at some stage. So I'm going to have to get more material. And there was a lady giving out kind of freebies. So yeah, it was Stitching Shield by Be More Creative. And then there was oh yeah, there was another kind of flower. And then there was also oh, what you call them? There was patterns, free patterns with Big Stitch on it, that you could scan onto your phone. So I'll put them up here. So I might try one of those. As I said, they looked small and, you know, relatively easy to do. And then so beforehand they had, I'm going to say, was it 6 or 7 designers that you could get free, or not free, buy patterns for the weekend. And I bought the Modern Folk one, and then I bought the Witchy Stitcher. So you've seen the Modern Folk one, and this is the one the Witchy Stitcher made for us. Sorry about the glare. But yeah, it's really pretty. So I think I have a fabric that might go with that. If not, I'm thinking like tea dyeing one of my Adas and see how that goes. But yeah, I think it's really cool. It's a cute little witch. And then with Jacob being there, we got some talks. That's the word, talks. So he basically talked about Frisian letters. So it basically goes through how to design one, and they look relatively simple. So you could just literally design your own one, and he goes through the history of it, and it was really cool what he was going on about. And then the other one was how to stitch an open hem. That was really class, because he was doing his stitch for next year's SAL, and he had a really cool border that was him that I was like, oh, that's class. And oh, if you like that, I'll be doing a talk later on about it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And he literally went on about some of his projects and, you know, why he became interested in them, and delving more into the history and stuff of them. And because of that, I want to get more of his projects, or more of his patterns. They were like, there's some of them that I would never have thought of doing, but after him explaining, you know, the history and all that kind of stuff, I'm like, that's really cool. I want that. I want to do that. So now that's more stuff that I need to get. I don't need to get any more. But yeah, that was those. And then I suppose, as I said, I was going on about stitchy kindness. So we had a lady wandering around. Her name was Hazel, and she apparently wanders around conventions and gives out random things. And our table got little pouches. Baby girl kind of commandeered this for her dice there the other day, and yeah, I thought it was a cute little pouch. Be perfect for your scissors or anything like that. And then at our table is that we gave out our thread beds and our floss drops. And then oh my god, names. Elliot and Heather gave us these. I thought baby girl would take this. She kind of has. She does like playing with balls, so she keeps throwing that around. So I'm like, that's fine. This one is perfect for my needles, because when we were at Big Stitch, I didn't really have any place to put my needles, because I have a tendency of sticking them into my couch. You can't really do that when you're away, and especially as well when I'm at the you know, in-laws. They've got leather couches, so I can't be doing that either. So this will come in perfect. And yeah, baby girl's just been playing with this, so really happy. Like, how cool are these? And then Debbie at her table made these beautiful pouches. And we thought that was it, but no, she went above and beyond, and we got some material. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do with these. I might make up my own little thread bed out of them or something. What else? There's little charms and stuff. And some floss, like silk. I haven't worked with silk yet. She likes these ones, so she gave everyone a little bit. I was like, how amazing is that? So yeah, that was, oh, and we have one more Stitchy Kindness. I need to find it. I have been using it, that's the thing. There was a girl called Becky. She's the one that persuaded me to get the Mad Tea Party. But she made scissor fobs for people. Alright, how pretty is that? And there's a little owl at the end. I didn't realize, I just saw the colours and I was like, that would go perfectly with my scissors. And then I saw that there's an owl and I'm like, oh, I need that owl. It's so pretty. So that's it. Thank you to everyone who gave me Stitchy Kindness. I really appreciate it. And it was so much fun meeting up with you and chatting. And I say it took me a while to kind of get, you know, talking to people. There was a few flosstubers that I didn't get to talk to. I didn't have it. It kind of feels weird going up to people and saying, "No, hi, I follow you. I love your work, blah blah." It's a little weird. So yeah, when I did pluck the courage up, nearly everyone was gone at that stage, and I was like, okay, it's a little quiet. I can do this. Let's do this, and I did. So had to meet up with a few people, and it was lovely. As I say, I had a great weekend, and I would definitely be doing it again. So the girls, was it Sam, Linda? I have the names here. Was it Sam, Linda, Caroline and Andrea? Did an absolute fabulous job, I thought. As it was my first convention, so I can't really go on at any other one, so it was just great fun. Everything that you needed was there, and if you had any problems, they were there to help. But you know, it was just awesome. So they will be doing it again in 2026. I'm kind of happy that I'm not doing it next year, because there was no way I'd be going next year, because it's not 10th anniversary. So yeah, that was it. I'm trying to think what else. I did get a couple of other things for myself. I ordered another scroll rod, and I got a smaller one for my smaller projects. So I'm going to try my Final Fantasy on this, and we'll see how it goes. And if it does, it'll probably stay on this, and I'll just work my way over. That's for that one. And then I ended up getting, for my little smaller projects, they're not quite nerd tubes, but they're similar. As I said, I got to try one at sister-in-law's, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. So I ended up getting a pack of these. So I've used these ones. As you can see, I haven't used these ones because the tags are still on them. But yeah, they're actually pretty cool. They really keep the material tight. I'm able to work away, and it's really good with the black material as well. So it's easy to get in and out. Yeah, so very happy with those. I'm trying to think what else. Oh yeah, I signed up just for the month to the Artsy Housewife, because I fell in love with Within a Dream. It's like one of the most amazing patterns that I've seen in a long time, and I'm just like obsessed. But what made me even more obsessed was when the sister-in-law showed it to me. So instead of having it long, it's broken up into 2 pieces, and as I'll show you here, that's what I want to do, the 2 pieces one, because having them together, I think same material together, or what I do, same material but 2 different frames. Tell me what you think. What should I do? Will I have it on the same material and have it in 1 big frame, or break it up and have it in 2 frames? Let me know what you think. I'm still designing, because I haven't got any floss or material or anything like that, because I'm thinking the material, this will probably be a birthday present. I'm thinking maybe the pub crawl from Evertotes. Sister-in-law got it in, I think, linen or even weave. It's one of them, but I prefer Ada, and the Ada one looks awesome. So I'm thinking that would be perfect for the background in it. So yeah, notion. So I won't be starting that for another while anyway. So, and yeah, and you got a couple of other ones that, but Within a Dream was the main one for me. And then on Facebook they were doing, I think Facebook Hate, I think you only could get it on the Facebook, was doing a freebie, and it was a Christmas village. And you know me with free things, I would like it. And I don't know if I'd stitch it up. When I actually looked at it, there's a lot of white, and you know, doing white on white, we'll have to see. But again, that's just in the book. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I would like to do like a big Christmassy one. But I haven't seen any. The one that I do like is the one the sister-in-law is doing. I'll put a photo up here, and it's just like, it's just Christmas thrown all together. It's got everything that you want, and it's really cool. So we'll see. Maybe a smaller version or something like that. I like to have something like that. So if anyone have any thing that they can think of that would be something like that, shout, send it to me, Instagram, whatever. Be awesome. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm looking at my loops. I just saw hoops and loops. Blah blah blah. My notes. And yeah, I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. So we've done the stitches, we've done the treasures, talked about Big Stitch. Definitely doing it again, as I said. And yeah, it's good fun. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. We'll see you in the next video. Yeah, so I say enjoy, have an awesome August. I say it's been a long morning. Baby girl was up at 7 o'clock, so yeah. She's sleeping her hours, and her napping is gone. Her naps are gone. Oh my god. So it's been a crazy, as I say, couple of weeks. She's not napping, so she's going to bed a little earlier, so she's getting up a little earlier, and yeah, she's getting so big, too fast. But yeah, okay, we'll leave it there. We'll see ya. Bye.